Hi, I'm Todd Heitkamp, the owner of Dakota Angler here in Sioux Falls, South Dakota, with this week's 2-minute fishing report. Well, folks, Mother Nature definitely gave us the nicest weekend of the year so far, and that's good and bad. For all those that are open water lovers, that's good. For the ice fishing enthusiasts, that's bad because the ice conditions took a drastic hit over the weekend. I know a lot of guys went out this weekend, hit the ice early in the morning, and by the time they came off, the ice conditions changed dramatically. And that's the whole key here, folks. I'm not going to tell you a lot of people were catching fish, even though they were, but those were when the ice conditions were fairly safe. And then what I encourage you to do, when you're going out there ice fishing, make sure you're safe. And honestly, really, no more vehicle traffic. It's really only walking out from here on out, and especially north of Highway 14. Anywhere to the south, I think the ice fishing season is over with in those areas. But if you're heading out on the ice, make sure you have your safety equipment, like your spud bar, your safety picks, and your flotation suit. All those things could make the difference between life and death. And remember, ice conditions change dramatically and change daily by daily, if not hour by hour. So continue to check them throughout the entire time that you're out on the ice. As far as the open water season is concerned, that kicked off in earnest, especially on the Missouri River. Boy, you talk about waiting. There was anywhere from 2 to 3, even 3.5 hour wait to get access to some of the boat launches on the Missouri River, especially around the Fort Thompson area. All I can tell you, folks, is guys were catching fish up and down the river throughout the past week, and especially this weekend. But I also want to emphasize courtesy. There's no fish that's worth getting in a fight for. If you're out there and you're in a big rush, you're in the wrong place, quite honestly. So again, be aware that when you're heading out to Missouri, especially on the weekends and with nicer weather, it's going to be a while. And how are those guys catching fish out there? Jigs and minnows right now seem to be the trick at this point in time. So keep that in mind over the next week. In this week's version of Todd's Tackle Tips, we're going to talk about high-vis line. What do I mean by that? High-visibility fishing line. And a lot of times people come into the store and say, well, why would I want to fish with orange line or, high-vis yellow line? Well, it's really for this time of year and also in the ice season, but for those that love watching their line, and that's where the high-vis really can come in handy. Stren makes a high-vis orange. Also Suffolk has a high-vis yellow, and then also the Suffolk Siege also comes in a high-vis orange. You can use those to your advantage, especially this time of year when you're jigging. You can sit there and you can watch your line, and when that line tightens up, you know you have a bite. So again, that's where the high-vis line can come in handy for you, especially this time of year and also this past ice season. But again, this time of year is when I use it the most because I do a lot of jigging during the spring. So again, if you haven't used high-vis line before, stop on by and take a look at the high-vis orange from Stren, or also the high-vis yellow from Suffolk, and also the high-vis orange in the Suffolk Siege. If you have any questions about the high visibility line, give us a call at 605-336-9132. Now it's time to take a look at a few photos that you sent in to me this past week. And remember, folks, if you'd like your photo included in next week's version of the 2-Minute Fishing Report, please send it to me. Send it to Todd at DakotaAngler.com or post it to our Facebook wall. And if I use your photo, your name will be entered into a monthly drawing for a $25 gift certificate. And folks, as I mentioned in the first part of the report, ice fishing season is definitely coming to a close. And as you can see behind me, we have a lot of open water stuff already out on the floor. So that means all our ice fishing stuff is going to be packed away for the season, for the open water season. So if you're looking for those last-minute deals on shacks, augers, electronics, and tackle, make sure you check us out on the web at DakotaAngler.com or give us a call at 605-336-9132. Or better yet, stop by here at the store and check out the fantastic deals that can be had right now. Well, folks, that's this week's version of the 2-Minute Fishing Report. For Dakota Angler, I'm the owner, Todd Heitkamp, and as we say around here, fish on! We'll see you next time, and again, thanks for watching.